Hi, crafty friends. It's Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Bananer. Today, we're going to make our own textured paste with items you probably already have in your kitchen or craft stash. This is a very budget-friendly textured paste using baby powder or cornstarch, white school glue or white PVA glue, and white paint. You can use this paste to add beautiful raised dimension to your handmade tags, cards, or journal pages. Perfect for junk journaling, especially in the Raggedy Ann and Andy journal series I'm working on. The supplies you'll need is a 1/4 cup of baby powder or cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of white school glue or plastic glue, and 1 tablespoon of white acrylic paint. A glass jar with a lid for storing your paste. We're going to mix all the ingredients in a small bowl or a container. Add a little bit more powder or paint to the mixture if it's too thick or thin, and stir well until smooth. And then we're going to make a project together. We're going to make some tags. So let's get started. I've been really excited to do this. I've never used textured paste before, and I thought, well, this is a perfect way to try it out, and then if I like it, I can always buy some, or if this works really good, I don't even need to worry about it. I will just use this. Okay, let's get our 1/4 of a cup of powder. All right. Well, I'm a person that does not like a whole lot of mess, so I'm going to have to clean that up before I can move on. All right, there's that. Now we're going to use a 1/4 of a cup of glue. Not a 1/4 of a cup of glue, a tablespoon of glue. What do I want to use to mix this with? I think we'll use this. I didn't have a glass jar, so I'm using plastic. I don't know if that'll make it where it doesn't last as long because it's not in a glass jar. I know there's certain paints that you can't put in plastic, you have to put in glass. So I don't know if that's why they're saying a glass jar for the recipe. So we did a 1/4 of a cup of the baby powder, a tablespoon of the PVA glue is what I'm using, and then we're doing a tablespoon of white acrylic glue. And I don't know if you could do other colors. I think that whichever color you chose, it might go pastel. And if you kept adding, obviously your mixture is going to get too watered down. So I'm not sure if you could use different colors or not. Maybe food coloring, you could do it that way. I don't know. That might be something fun to experiment with. And then we're going to stir this up. And again, if it's too thick, we'll add a little more white glue. If it's too thin, we'll add some more baby powder. There are lots of videos on YouTube on how to make this paste. This is certainly not my invention, but it's something I've been wanting to try for a long time. I've made several pockets for the series of the Raggedy Ann and Andy, but I've not made a lot of things to go in the pockets, so I thought this would be a fun tag. Oh, I feel like it needs a little bit more glue. That's probably a teaspoon more I just added. That may be too much, I don't know, we'll see. How many of you have used textured paste before, whether it was store-bought or homemade? I'm curious. And what did you think about the effects of that? We're getting there. I think this is the pretty good consistency here. I just have a little bit more of the powder to get worked in. The other thing that'll be interesting is how long does it take it to dry after you do it, because that may impact my project. I don't know. All right, I think we're good. Okay, let me get a baby wipe for my hands. Just for now, I am going to put this over here. Okay, so the project I have in mind, I'll be adding the paste to the letter portion of this page. Let me rip it out a little bit so I don't have as much to rip here in a minute. Okay, and let's see what stencils I have. I have this one. This is my favorite one. I hate to use it and it not turn out the way I want it to. So let me see what other ones I have. Music, bricks. Ooh. That would have been cool for the Wizard of Oz journal, those bricks for the Yellow Brick Road. Whale. I guess we'll try it, and if it ruins it, I'll just have to buy another one, because that's the one I really kind of like, is the polka dotty one. Okay. There's that. And let's think about this. How do we want to do that? So there is the textured paste on that one. Let me take that excess off. I may want to do another one because I'd really like it to be white, not a cream color. Let me take a sheet here that I don't care if it gets ruined. Set that off to the side. I should have cleaned this a long time ago. that one off to the side. And let's try another one here. And I think we'll do some roses on this one. Sell some roses. My stencils. Ooh, those are kind of cute too. Hang on a second. Maybe like the swirlies would be cute. Let's try that and then we'll do the roses. Okay. I like that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's better, not having that stain in there. Okay, I like that one. Let's do another one. I actually even like that design better than the polka dot design. So, let's see here. I don't think I'm going to keep this one. I don't really like that. Let me clean this one off. I know if you don't clean your stencils shortly after doing this, you can ruin them because of the glue. I've seen other YouTubers use this, and I do know that's one of the tips they share. All right, I've got roses, but then I thought I had flowers that would look good with that one embossed sheet I did. Where did I have the flowers? Here they are. Okay, so let me do another sheet and we'll do flowers on that. Okay. Again, let me rip this. Okay. And let's see here. Maybe too much, I don't know. I hope I don't ruin this one. This has got stuff on it too. I apologize for being so quiet. I'm one of those people when I'm trying a new technique or trying something new, I do get quiet because I'm concentrating. All right, let's see. This one may not have came out too good. I don't know. Not horrible. Not my favorite, but not horrible. All right, I think I can get something useful out of that one. I think I like that other one the best, so I'll do a couple more with that. I need to clean this again. And I need to wipe off my spatula. Okay, there's that. Okay. Let's do another page. And this one is a blue background. We'll see how that goes. And I think I will do the polka dots. I think that'll look cute. Okay, let's pull that up and see how it looks. All right, and there's that one. So that gives us 3 to play with when we're making our tags. And we'll let that dry. Okay. Put it on the paste. Feels like that's dried pretty quickly here. No, Luke. No, 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 no. No growl. There's a dog walking by the backyard. Okay. So the next thing we need is one of our journal tags. And I think we'll do this one first. It's the one that's been waiting the longest. Oh yeah, that's dry already. That's amazing. I did not think that would be dry that quick. Okay. All right. So we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up with this. And glue that down, and then we can glue it and just stack things on top. I think is going to be the concept here I'm going with. That's rust from my safety pin I have in there. I'm wondering what that is, that discoloration. This is definitely a project you're going to need to have baby wipes out for, that's for sure. And grateful I've got some baby wipes here. Okay, so I've put a piece of cardstock down, and then before the video I did some embossed paper. I'm gonna tear some of that. Put some embossed paper down, and then the top of it will be the what we just made. Okay, so let me glue that down. No, Lukey. No, Bubba. Sorry about this, guys. I've bragged on him too much. Remember, I said he's never barked during a video? Well, today's the day he's barking. That's what you get for bragging on your pets. Alright, there's that. And now we can put this at the top. Just like that, I think. That'll look good. So, glue on the tag. Alright guys, so that is the vision I had for these tags. I think they turned out really well. We made our own textured paste. And I can't wait to see if you guys give this a try too. If you do, please share your creations and let me just tag #NannerBanana, #NannerBanana. I'd love to see what you make. Alright, this is keeping it cute, keep it crafty, and keep making something out of nothing. Bye!